It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Café is open for business. Live from the AMP Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Café and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Café. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Boom.
Oh boy.
We're a little choppy. I feel like I'm at the
Welcome,
beach.
welcome.
Slick, can you put Freddie's hat in the camera shot, please?
My shot is disappeared. It looks to me like I am half gone.
You just need your hat in the shot. You just got to
No, I'm
adjust.
half gone.
Where are you?
I'm in another planet.
You just got to put your head in.
My head.
How do you like my shirt, by the way? Happy Wednesday to you.
Happy Wednesday to you. Beautiful shirt.
I like my new shirt. I kind of feel like I've taken a guy's shirt. Remember back in the day when you'd have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and you would share clothes?
No.
I kind of feel like that's what I'm doing here in my
I never did that.
in a guy's shirt. But I can wear it as a dress. It's kind of cool. I love this shirt. This comes to us from our executive producer. And how do you take your hot dog?
Yes, and remember we started,
Thank
and
you,
it's
Slick.
funny that we have that shirt today shows up because JoJo's in the house, and we started with the hot dog thing. How do you take your hot dog?
How do you eat your hot dog?
Do you take it with ketchup or mustard? And I think I won that bet. I think
You
it was
always seem
ketchup.
to win that bet. It's always ketchup.
Ketchup. You take it with ketchup or mustard?
Me?
Yeah.
Mustard.
That's why nobody talks to you no more.
Originally, it was supposed to be mustard on a hamburger and ketchup on a hot dog.
Really?
Yeah, gotta Google that. Because I didn't believe it either, so I Googled it.
I'm going to have Bianca check that out. Our fact checker. Bianca, we got a fact check. But I love this shirt. This shirt is available on our merch store.
Yes, it is. Oh, you know, you would do that to me.
Stretch. You got it. Boom.
When
Yes,
I see
we
that
are.
shirt, I think of that Oscar Mayer Wiener song. I wish I were an Oscar Mayer Wiener.
How cute is, I have to tell you, it is the softest material. The sleeves are a little bit longer. I do have them tucked up because that's just what I do. But it's a really cute shirt. I don't know what size this is.
That's a Freddie size.
That's a Freddie size.
Listen, I didn't look at the size. The reason I did this is because we will be taking orders online now.
Yes.
Merch orders. If you go to the Brooklyn Café show.
BrooklynCafe.tv
Okay.
is our
Okay.
website.
And you hit the tab that says merch store, you'll be able to order stuff. And if you give me the information, I could do it right online.
I definitely think I want one. I think this is so cute.
You see? Do you want one?
I do. How does that work?
Well, you give me the
Look.
information,
Look how cute
and I
this
put
is.
it on here, and they deliver it.
It's a little, but you can put like a little belt on it. You could tie it on the side type of thing.
No,
All
this
like
was
cute
so-
little things. See?
That was just one because my son has a sense of humor that I don't know. He must be his mother's
He's your
side.
son.
And he thought that I should wear something. I says, okay, so I'm going to get it for the boy.
So who made that shirt?
Whatever company we're using it doing our promotion and branding, but it is so cute. How much are these?
That would be $29.99.
$29.99. Great
I
deal.
have to bring you some of the Remain Calm shirts that I was telling you about.
Yes.
They're awesome.
Well, I have some shirts going into this place. Right now we have mugs and hoodies, but I have a shirt that's coming out. It says, we can do this.
We can do this. We do this every day.
And it's going to be on there with a logo of the show on the back. And, with everything that's going down in North Miami, everything around us, I think that it's time that we start getting a little bit more proactive. So I invested in an iPad. I've always wanted to have an iPad. For 50 years, I've always wanted to have an iPad. And I never bought one until now. But I'm going to use it as a merch store so that we can order right in studio. You ain't got to go home. Whoop, you sign it, you go, you get your delivered.
$29.95. Check out this shirt. I think it's only missing our logo is all I think it's missing.
Well, I didn't fully design it. I just made it. And
But how cute is this? And it is so nice and soft. Would this really fit you?
yeah. What do you mean, will it fit me? Why? Because it's snug? Well, I wanted to see if it's snug. I got to get a bigger size.
No, it's not snug, actually. It's quite lovely.
I just got to get
I
a
just have it
tent.
all sort of rolled up and tucked in, but it's
Hold on,
lovely.
I'm going to order my Freddie's tent.
20. It's not snug, actually. It fits lovely. I just have it tucked in funny.
Freddie's tent.
Ignoring you on that one. But check out our website, brooklyncafe.tv. Go to shop, and underneath shop, it has all of our merchandise, including the hot dog shirt, some mugs, some Brooklyn Cafe Show hoodies, and regular Brooklyn Cafe Show t-shirts.
You got to put your coffee on there, too.
We should put the coffee on there also.
Well, my son says to me he needs some help putting the merchandise on there because it takes a minute to do it. So whatever it is that we want to do. But I like the fact that we got it and it's ready to rock and roll and I don't know what to do with it. No, because you'll drop it.
I got lots of stuff here. I've got two
No.
sides of a chair. It's like when you get a car, and the bigger the seat, the more you can put next to you when you drive, and then you have
Absolutely.
the rest of it. Why do women do that? Do you
What?
drive with things next to you in your car?
Absolutely not.
Do you,
Put our
JoJo?
purse here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got my purse
Absolutely.
here, and then sometimes my phone goes here because if you put it in the console, it falls down. Lynn, you're shaking your head. It does. Right?
Falls down the side
Why
pocket
do you put stuff around you?
to protect us, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, this way things don't go flying. You sort of tuck yourself in with your stuff. You don't do that?
No. I want less stuff. Matter of fact, if there's a passenger, I want them in another car,
Put them in the back.
in the back.
Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's been an interesting week here, I can tell you. I don't even think we're Mercury retrograde, but it seems that we are in
Don't start
something.
that. Don't start that business again.
We're just doing what we do. We got the boys here. I'm glad Bianca showed up because it was me and the guys. And I got to tell you, your guys
It's
did it
funny,
this morning.
When Bianca shows up, they all straighten up.
Queen Bee's in the house.
Sit like this.
But they're doing a nice job. Vlad's doing a new commercial spot for WNN, the
Yes, it's
only
nice.
talk radio station in Boca Raton. And we have been graced and blessed enough to be airing this week live at 4 o'clock on WNN, which is 95.3 FM, 96.9 FM, and 1470 AM. Real, true terrestrial radio, as well as internet, but truly on terrestrial channels.
Lou texts me. He says, Freddie, you didn't call me. I'm not supposed to call you. You got to call me. I says, you don't call, you don't go on. 4 o'clock. Shout out to any business. Free of charge. You shout out. We give you a few minutes of fame on there. You let us know you're back. You're open for business, looking to network. I'm glad that JoJo's here because we're going to talk about a little networking activity that we want to get started as well. But the time is now. You want to get your business going, the time is now. It looks like more people are going back to work.
I don't know about
A
that.
lot of people want to continue working from home.
Well, I saw that the subway
That's a
system in
problem.
New York are having some big problems.
Why is that?
Because people aren't working,
They're
so
not
the trains
working.
are delayed. People that work for the subway, and the people aren't going to work.
That's right.
So it's empty, so they're losing money, so they can't hire more people to work the subways because people aren't going into the city.
Well, if you didn't mess up the system, people will be working. Everybody, don't you remember when they said everybody stay home? I remember people saying don't go to work, stay home.
Well, now they like it.
Okay, well, you created the monster, so now they're staying home. You get all your food delivered, you get unemployment on top of unemployment, and did I say on top of unemployment? Who the hell's gonna go back to work?
Well, a lot of people are working from home, and now that they know it's working,
Right.
working from home, they don't want to go back into the office, right?
That becomes
That's a
different
problem.
I've
exactly
heard that
what's
it's
happening.
49% less done when you work from home. I don't know where they came up with that statistic, but you do less work at home than you do when you're in the office.
It depends on your work ethic, I think.
It depends on who you talk to and who does the study, because some people say, oh, they're getting so much more work done, but then others are now saying that those that are getting promotions
Yeah.
are not in the office. So if, say, we're offering a promotion here at the studio and we've got people working at home and we just didn't happen to mention it or they didn't happen to hear the conversation, they don't get on board to do what they got to do to get that promotion because these people are home. And it's not for lack of sharing, it's just for lack of being part of the immediate conversation.
Well, the bottom line here is if you're
Is somebody
working,
calling you?
Yes. If you're working from home,
He's got a new toy.
if you're
You're
working,
going to answer it on TV?
no, I just turned the sound is shush. If you're working from home and it worked for you and it kept you out of the office to keep the virus down, that was the plan. Now that you don't want to go back in because now you have no one to take care of your children, school is out, kids are home when there's school. I mean, how much of this rope do you want it to stretch? This is a creation of what they intended.
Did you guys like working from home?
Hated it.
right?
Horrible.
only
I
did it
remember
for a
coming
week.
on the air with you from my house up there.
The worst.
We only did it for a week.
I made it for 10 days. Actually, I only made it for 4.
And then
I
you
was
came
back
here
in
and
here
you
on that
stayed home.
Friday. And I was like, my excuse was I had left food in the refrigerator Monday night, which was true. And by Friday, 3 days home, I said, I'm done. The next week, in between shows, I was falling asleep. Who can work at home and stay awake and be productive?
No, it was not.
We didn't have any of this networking. We didn't have this conversation. Not that I talked to you anyway. Off air, it's been a long time, but yeah, it was not. But people love it. I guess if you've got kids at home, your kids were home for school, and you really need that, then it's a great option. For us, I just wanted to get out when my kids were home. I was like, I'm out.
But you have the personality like I do. You want to be around people. You want to talk.
There's no interactive stuff, you know. I mean, virtual is nice because it was necessary, but this real life stuff, and it's funny because a lot of people went to taping and Zoom, and that doesn't work. Our platform has always been live. Whether a camera falls, whether you trip or fall, it doesn't make a difference. We keep going.
And people really need to come down here and see the studio, right? Not
would
call
love
in
them
if they're
to.
local. Come see it.
You
It's
see all
phenomenal
kinds
here.
of things that happen here, right? I watched in slow motion today, and I thought, no, not another piece of equipment. Not this week, please, dear God, no.
It was like a ghost knocked that over. I was watching the whole thing.
Well,
It went flying out of nowhere.
You can't leave things out in the open and not expect it to be okay.
So
It's all right.
that was that. It's all right. All he says is it's all right. Dawn, we need this. It's all right, Dawn, we need
what are
that.
you gonna do?
It's all right, Dawn, we blew a TV. It's all right, Dawn, go to Office Depot, get a new modem. It's
It's true though. What are you going to do, right? It
What are you gonna
happens.
do?
What are you going to do?
The building got hit by lightning. All of the trips tripped. Everything tripped. If they had not tripped, you would have no cameras today.
We'd have nothing, I know.
Have nothing. We had to file chapter 12 or 14 or whatever it
And
is.
it's funny, all the buildings around here, it has to hit yours.
Oh, no, we don't know if anybody else got hit, but we know we got a direct lightning strike, and thankfully, by the grace of God, all of our power strips worked.
Now, what they're telling me is that because they tripped, now they have to be checked. See, I haven't told you that. So I'm hoping that my son comes because they have this thing in there where they trip, and sometimes they break. So we may need new power strips. But what are you going to do? And you can say one of two things: stop and go bake cookies, or you keep going.
And
How
there you
about
have
donuts? Those
Oh my
donuts.
gosh,
I haven't
those little
forgotten
mini
about them. They
donuts?
were unbelievable.
Next week they're coming down.
They were unbelievable.
I was chosen as the donut ambassador.
Donut investor?
Ambassador.
Oh. All right.
You don't look at my English? So these donuts have little vials of liquor.
It's unbelievable.
So you put the vial of the liquor inside the donut, or you squeeze the vial and then eat the donut. However you want to do it.
Rodrigo says many corporations are finding out that their employees are more productive if they're working from home. Some people are definitely more productive.
I can tell you that if you want to work from home, that statistic will ring a bell. I got people right now. If you go to the bagel store where I went, and she says nobody wants to come in, everybody wants to work from home. There was one lady there attending 20 people at
Well,
the
I
same
don't know
time.
how you can work at a bagel restaurant and work from home.
You
You
can't.
can't.
That you can't do.
You can't.
Now, can you do what we do virtually?
Yes.
You can't.
Some can.
No, you can't.
Well, you and I can't. Someone's got to be here to do some things.
You
but
know
yes.
what? Keep doing it. I got no problem. You know what? You're right. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Because it's not the
Wait,
same.
is
Yes,
an
it all
owner of-
depends on the field. True that.
See, when you're an owner of a company, and if it's working with people working from home, they're saving a lot of rent money if they're renting office space. So there is a flip side to that.
Definitely a flip side for the homeowners. For the landlords that own the buildings that are now sitting
so much.
empty, not so much, right? For people in the subways, not so much. So what do I say, the yin to the yang?
Listen, I took the subways every day when I lived in New York. And I got to tell you something. I remember you couldn't get in a car. There was 500 people in a car. So you would push and squeeze. I remember those days. I
So
remember
do
that.
I. And you'd hang on to that little thing. So
And
my
the
gosh.
smell in the car.
terrible.
I call it COVID City because that's where it originated from. It was horrible. So it's a little empty right now. Okay, you know what? I don't got a problem with that. That'll be a little empty. Things are getting back online. Now that you notice, everything's up 45%. Gas is up. Merchandise, everything's going up because number one, nobody wants to work. Food deliveries are stopping. Everything is going haywire. So you want to see what's going to happen if we don't get back on the juice here? You're going to be paying $12 for a loaf of bread.
Everything. I know. My groceries. I have
I
not
don't eat
been
bread.
grocery shopping, like a full-on grocery shopping in 2 years.
How much you
A
spend?
lot of people are ordering food online,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
It's
Do you
crazy.
use toilet paper?
Not today, but yeah.
How would you like to spend $8?
Of course I do.
How would you like to spend $8 for a roll of toilet paper?
I don't, so I'm going to go buy a whole bunch of it now, like I do water and store
That's just
up
going to
on
drive
it.
the price, or that's demand. Right
So now we
got
have
a
to make
problem.
Brooklyn Cafe toilet paper.
The Brooklyn Cafe. Can you
We
imagine?
actually have somebody coming.
Do we? On your bamboo toilet paper?
No, she's out of business.
Is she?
Oh, I remember that person.
The
Bamboo Lou.
lady,
Yeah.
Bamboo Lou. But we have another friend, Elena's mom. We are thinking way ahead of the game.
Yeah, she wants to know what we use.
Yes, I'm going to show her. He says, can you help me? Because this one by single ply. Who the hell uses that?
I don't think so. They say it's 2-ply. They must make like 3-ply.
We can't afford to have thick toilet paper here because Freddie then becomes the janitor in the drum. Remember janitor in the drum?
Yeah.
And then I got to go and stuff the toilet. Because nobody wants to go in there when it's stuffed up with toilet paper.
Well, who would use it if it's not working?
No, they use it. They just, and anyway, moving on. I'm sick now.
I am liking my hot dog shirt. You guys like my hot dog shirt? We definitely should do a post about this today.
You going to walk around with that today at the station? You
Maybe. Why not?
Should. You should, so people can ask you, who's the crazy woman?
Listen, for what you and I do, I think JoJo looked at me. She said, "You're going to wear that on air, right?" And I went,
She's becoming more relaxed.
"Yeah, why not?" You know, it is what we do.
And listen, JoJo dressed me up in a wig like a woman
Dress him up. Remember that?
Yes, you did.
with
Yes, I did.
eyelashes. Did I wear eyelashes in the
No,
beard?
you had a long black wig on though.
But I had a beard.
You did?
Yeah. I put a mustache or something on.
I don't know why you did that, but you
'Cause
kept
I wanted
moving. You
people to
kept
know I was a man.
misaligning it.
And you said it was so. You wanted people to know you
You
were
know
a
what you
man.
look like?
It's
You look like
400.
Ozzy Osbourne.
That's what they kept saying. I looked
Exactly
like
who you
Ozzy
look
Osbourne.
like. A young Ozzy Osbourne, because it's, well,
It was like 400 degrees under that. How do
it was
people
hot.
wear that? Just,
I don't know, but we have to ask JoJo. She's here on her way to the dentist with her friend Lynn. You're gonna open up our networking events now.
I guess so.
I can't
On
think of anyone
Wednesdays.
better. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, Wednesdays.
JoJo
Definitely
Network
Wednesdays.
on the go-go.
Okay.
And
It's funny. I got to show you guys a text that I just got from Phil, who was a surfcaster and all that. And he said to me that I should be a superstar. Let's bring the radio show up there. He wants to do it at Jake's. I just got it right before the show
but
started.
we've been
today.
talking about this
I know, so
forever.
I guess now we have to do it.
And
He's probably
moreover.
watching right now. Hi, Phil.
How long I know you? 6 years?
4
Yeah.
years, yeah.
And we've been talking about it for about 5.
I know.
You will, you know what? I'm not even going to say anything. Yes,
Because I'll throw something at you.
let's
Dawn
do
taught
it.
me how to do that.
A day at the beach. We should definitely do it.
a day at the beach. What
Isn't
beach?
Surfcaster up by the beach in Melbourne Beach?
Yeah, but he
Lynn
wants me
says
to
yes.
bring a show up there.
Yeah.
Like we've been talking about.
At the Surfcaster?
I'll tell you what, though.
Yes.
You can come to the beach house sometime in August, and we can go live on the deck with the
Hold on
ocean
a
in the
second.
background.
Where in the Surfcaster are you going to hold a show?
At Jake's, the restaurant, on
Well,
the stage where I
restaurant,
showed
yes,
you
Jake's,
originally.
Well, you have the stage.
You guys got to come up.
You
Jake's
had
Crab Shack?
Yeah, you had the lady that looked like a cowgirl. Who is she supposed to be?
She's Patsy Cline.
Yes, pretty good.
That's Lynn. She's down here, actually.
She was good.
She's really good.
Any woman with a cowboy hat, and I watched, got to be pretty good, right?
She does Patsy Cline, and she does Linda Ronstadt.
Oh, wow.
I would
Throwback
love to see
names.
her as Linda Ronstadt. 'Cause
And this
Linda
Friday
Ronstadt-
night, we have Sammy Dijon. I'll see him Friday.
Nice.
Yeah, tell him.
He's got to come down and sing his original for you guys.
Oh, good. Well, definitely we should.
He's
Oh
good.
yeah, we got some new contacts now. Oh man, I got to do that too.
I know there's not enough hours in the day.
I can't believe it's 12:30 already.
That's kind of what
JoJo
happens
threw me
here.
for a whole loop here.
You didn't know she was coming.
Oh, I knew she was coming, but I said, okay, whenever you show up.
Ah.
Because he knows if I tell him I'm coming, a lot of times I don't. So he just ignores it until I come.
No, she comes. She drives right by.
And I go to
on
the
the way
keys.
to the keys, and
He
she
goes,
waves.
he sends me a text. He goes, I thought you were coming by today. I said, no, I drove by. I'm in the keys. I said, I'll catch you on the way back.
I love that you brought Lynn here on the way to the dentist, though.
Yeah.
And
She's
just
never
sitting
seen
here,
a
she's
TV
just watching.
studio or anything.
So
I
what do
said,
you
well,
think?
now you're going to see one.
How do you like it?
Now,
Tennessee.
Lynn doesn't know what dentist she's going. She doesn't know what appointment she doesn't even know why she's going where she's just following her.
Are you in pain?
That she knows.
Just can't eat on that side. I've had that forever, so I eat on the other side.
He's an awesome dentist, and he's down here, and I drive 2 hours to go see him. What I love, his name is Dr. Gorman. What I love about him is I go, I get the sedation, I go to sleep, I wake up, it's done.
Wow. That's a beautiful thing.
You feel nothing.
And then you drive home?
No, someone has to drive you home when you do
Oh.
that. And he does a little extra stuff here and there.
And what we don't want to know what that is.
What is
right?
that?
Botox.
Yeah, I went.
Ah.
Does he?
Botox, yeah.
On your face or on your gums?
No, on your butt, of course, on your face.
No, I wouldn't put it
But you know
past
what's
him,
even
but-
funnier? He asked me, you know, he does the lips and fillers, and that I'm afraid to do. But anyone who he has done, he numbs the mouth like you're having dental work and then does the fillers.
Wow.
So you don't feel pain. Whatever.
But wait a minute, Botox can be used everywhere, right? Ears, chest, eyes, everywhere, no?
Yeah,
Filler
you-
can,
You
yes.
can, but you know what? Somebody just told me about a procedure. You know how they do the Brazilian blowout? I have very curly hair. They're now doing Botox blowouts, and your hair is supposed to be super healthy after it.
What the hell is a...
I don't know. Google
You're
it.
gonna put
I just
Botox
found
in
out
your
about
hair?
it. Yeah, it's a Botox blowout.
That's interesting. They don't inject it in your scalp.
No, no needles. It's something they put on the hair.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, maybe I put that in Freddie's hair gel.
Yes, Freddy's hair
Freddie's
gel.
hair gel, have you
You
heard?
don't have any hair. What do you do?
That's right.
We're coming for our merch store. It's going to be Freddy's hair gel for the merch store.
It's going to be
And Freddy's Bodega.
in Freddie's bodega.
I got to tell you a funny story. Years ago, my brother was in the Air Force, and I lived on Long Island. And you know the Nair, N-A-I-R for ladies?
Yep.
Well, he came home, and they put the price tag in the middle of the end, so it looked like hair. And it was in the shower. It wasn't in his hand, but the odor of that
Oh,
was
no.
so bad. He goes, "What the heck kind of shampoo is this? It stinks."
He didn't put it in his hair.
No, we didn't because of the smell. If there
Oh
was no
my
scent, he
God.
would have walked out of the shower.
Do they
bald.
still sell that stuff?
They do, yeah.
Wow.
We used to use it in high school,
For what?
and we got in trouble. Girls that had long hair, they used to use the spray and put it across their hair.
That's terrible.
It was.
You didn't participate in that, I hope.
No, I didn't. I was carrying a bat to find them, and we got in a lot of trouble.
Kids can be so bad,
Yeah.
right, to each other? It's unbelievable.
That's just wrong.
I know. Lynn, what do you do?
Enjoy the beach.
Nice. Use your mic.
She doesn't want to talk.
You don't want to talk?
She's from Maine,
Oh, how nice.
originally.
Does she have a boat?
The cold.
Do you have a boat?
No.
You're from Maine without a boat?
I like she doesn't want to talk, but she's talking. Just nobody can hear her.
She doesn't want anybody to know she's talking.
Oh, okay.
Where did you meet her?
Through a friend of ours, Margine.
Right.
Do you still hold your neighborhood backyard gatherings once a month?
Yes, Kim does, from Nana's house, who I still have yet to be able to get down here. Yeah, she does. We do a neighbor's party.
That's down here or up there?
Up there.
And what do you do at these things?
We barbecue, have cocktails, all the neighbors get together.
How come
Sometimes
you never
neighbors
took a
bring...
bottle of Gubba or a bottle of distills
Well,
from
each
Ross
party
Parlor?
has a theme. Like it's either a Mexican night, everyone brings a dish, or an Italian night,
Oh.
everyone brings a dish. The Mexican night was great because I said to myself, you know what? Here I am, Irish, Italian person making burritos. Just doesn't work.
That
But they're
sounds good,
fun.
though. And now, having fun with neighbors. When was the last time you had fun with neighbors
I don't
and
know
cooking?
my neighbors. Do you know that? I don't know my neighbors.
Why?
Because I work all day, so I never see them. They just sold a house next door to me, so I'm never going to meet them. I've never seen the new buyers because they live somewhere else and they just had this house all redone, but I don't know who owns it.
Chuck goes door to door to meet the neighbors. My husband needs a hobby.
That's what I used to do when I was a little girl. I'd knock on doors, say, I'm JoJo, I live over there. When I first moved to Melbourne Beach, this is how I met Margine. I said, I got to know people. It was before I started working at Jake's, and that's how I met most of the people I know. We put notes in everybody's mailbox and had an open house party.
When my kids were little, all the kids played, but now the neighborhood's turned over. The kids are no longer home with new kids in the neighborhood. But I'm never home. We're always working. Now we're working how many nights a week? 3, 4 nights a week?
Yeah, but the problem with kids today, they're not outside playing. Right? They're
That's
inside,
true.
they're on the computers, or they're sitting with a phone in front of their face.
I don't know any of my neighbors except, and when I had a dog, I'd walk the
pretty
dog.
sad.
But You know, I leave early, I come home late, and you go again the next morning.
I mean, when we were kids, right? We were outside playing kickball, bike
Yeah,
riding.
but it was different. We didn't have phones. We didn't have none of that
I remember
nonsense.
it'd be
It was
freezing cold
fine.
in New York. My mother'd bundle me up, and I'd be outside like this in the cold. Get out, you know? We went outside. We played.
My kids
Not
used
now.
to disappear. Like, I used to get mad at Gio. He knows. He used to go to neighbors' houses, and they used to feed him all day. He used to like to talk to adults, and I would say, where is this kid? So I used to send Freddie and the baseball team or the football team, go find Gio. Where's Gio? This went on till I think he was 15. He joined the city football team by himself with a neighbor. See, in New York it was different. And when they came back, he had a jersey and socks. He says, hey, Dad, I'm on the city football team. I said, what? Who signed? And she says, I did. Wow. I mean, he drove me nuts. But it was different in the day. We didn't have Atari. When Atari came out, things started to change.
Right.
Totally
It's almost
different.
sad, you know? Even like being in the restaurant business for a while, people would sit at the tables and nobody would talk to each other. They're eating, looking at their phone. It's really a sad world.
What
People
about when
don't
they're
talk
watching
anymore.
movies and they're talking to each other on their phones, watching the movie in the same room?
It
And I
really is
sit
an
down
addiction.
And I say, are you guys talking to one another? And they turn the phone and go, yeah. We don't want to make noise while we're watching the movie.
That's kind of scary, don't you think?
That's mental.
Yeah.
Sheena Presser said she loves working home, but now she's in the office, and Rodrigo loves the idea of the blowout.
She likes the idea of what?
Rodrigo likes the idea of the Botox blowout.
Yeah, tell her to Google it. I just
Check out
learned
Botox.
about
Is
it
that a
2
real
days ago.
thing?
Yes.
Let's check it out. Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, more
Nice
with
and slow because Josh is on the board.
Josh did a nice job setting it up. JoJo on the go-go networking. I don't know when we're going to start, but let's find out. We got Lynn in the house. I think we've got a clothing line coming in that Miss Bianca set up. And of course, at 1:30, we'd head over to the pond to our Manchester studios with Miss Tony
So,
Mackenzie
are we going
and
to take a
guests.
commercial break?
Yes, have I given enough leeway?
I don't know because I still see the lower thirds.
We're going to take a commercial break. Let's take off the lower thirds. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Attention Florida residents. Is constant water damage from the elements putting holes in your pipes and your wallet? We cut the cost when disaster strikes. You deserve to have your house be a home again. At Triumph, we get you paid the most for your insurance claims. Broken pipes, water damage, and mold? Triumph Consulting covers it all. Call our offices now to qualify for a free house inspection at 954-669-4935 or visit www.wegetYouPaid.com.
When your property suffers from water, mold, fire, or biohazard, you need a professional remediation company that is fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Rescue Clean 911 offer 24/7 emergency service with 1-hour response times now in your area. Water, mold, fire, biohazard. Call now 1-833-253-2699.
Handling the hard jobs with a soft touch.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Café Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Yes, JoJo, he can call in. Phil, call in. What's the number?
888-994-4995, Studio A. Let us know how you like our. How do you take your hot dogs?
Studio 8. Yes, let us know you take your hot dog, and you could be in the drawing for a $10 million gift certificate.
And we artwork behind us today. You've got your Roman Trojan by Jay Harmon, the colored pencil artist.
I got what?
The Roman Trojan.
Yes.
I've got this lovely artwork
I got a
by
Roman
Amy
Trojan.
Reshevsky behind me, which I'm not quite sure what it looks like, but it kind of matches the yellow and the
That's
hot dog.
what you look like when my Roman Trojan takes care of business.
Pretty much. We've got this beautiful pineapple by artist Gina Presser, and our beach Tahiti scene is from Max Lazago, and this is all done with repurposed nails and pieces from computers. It's a huge acrylic piece. It's beautiful, and it is for sale. Everything you see here on the cafe or any of our shows is always for sale. Come on down, see our little mini gallery. There are a lot of pieces leaving here today, actually.
It's funny. People come down and they say, everything looks so beautiful, we don't want to touch it. It's for sale. It's meant to be touched. It's
Everything
okay.
is meant to move in and move out,
And
get
get
a
it
new
outta
home,
here.
take it to a nice new
Gina,
home.
blow it out, Gina. Gina's stuff, she's selling everything at half price. Blow it out. Let's just get it out, and let's get some new stuff in here.
We got a lot of stuff. We've got a lot of pieces that are leaving today to go to some galleries down in Miami Beach.
That's right. Get them out of here.
So I got Slick working hard. TVs are new, and we keep rolling and going.
Go, roll in and go.
So I don't know where the clothing company is. We're going to keep talking to JoJo. We would love to go up to Melbourne Beach. I've never been.
Come up. We'll do a live show from the house. We'll do it outside, right on the ocean as the background.
We would have to leave like at 7 in the morning,
Yes.
and then take a van and go up there, and then we have fun all day, and then that'll be the end of the day, because you're never going to get it back down here. We can do stuff remotely. I can leave a crew. Oh, JoJo hasn't seen what we did at the other station, at the other studio. We've redone
I
that
think
as
you
well.
sent pictures.
It looks
the back,
really
you
nice,
made like
right?
a little
WWNN.
Oh, no,
for
it's
people to
changed.
come live and
It
sit.
looks lovely.
It changed. We changed it all. We actually want to do some networking stuff there as well. We wanted businesses today, 4 o'clock, call in at the radio station and tell us what you do for a living. And maybe what you do for a living, she does for a living, and the two of you can network and get it going. But if you don't call, nothing's going to happen.
So I have to ask you, here's the idea of the day, building confidence. Whether it's a colleague or trusted client, we all benefit from having a good support network. Can you have confidence without a good support network?
It's just harder. But yeah.
Can you truly believe in yourself without your
Yes.
cheerleaders
Yes.
around you?
But it's harder. Because everybody, you ever notice when you have a
People
great
parlay
idea?
off each other when they're together.
What happens when you have a great idea? What does everybody tell you?
No.
Don't do it. Oh, you don't want to do that. Why do you want to do that?
No, they'll say that's a great idea until you realize how much work it is.
Or
and
they'll tell you
then-
not to do it, and then
Right.
they'll do it.
Or that.
Seen that?
Oh, I've seen that too.
They say it's easier to have confidence when you know someone has your back. Or you have a sounding board or a friend who will give you a boost, help you out.
You know, I'm the other way. I got a great idea. I got your back. I'm going to do my idea. You want to come and join so I can help you with your own idea? I do that. But I don't want to go the other way. I don't want to wait for somebody to say that's a good idea. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because that's
You
a
want to do your own
crutch.
things.
That's a crutch. So if I don't
That's
do
a
somebody say,
mindset.
yeah, if
That's a
somebody says to
mindset.
me it's not a great idea, I'm not going to do it. Moving on.
They say the most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any.
That's ridiculous. You got to stop doing that. You got to stop doing that. But that is a true fact. That is a 99.999% fact.
Of what? You can have confidence with a good team around you?
No. You can have confidence with a good team around you, but if somebody throws that poison pill in the well, why is it easier to believe in the negative than it is to believe in the positive?
Because I think that's learned behavior.
People believe it's easier to fail. They can't do it. Perfect example
Well, they're
of this
afraid
week.
to fail, so they don't do it.
One step forward and 3 more modems backwards, you know, and you keep going, but yet you still have to play catch up on something else that happens that's beyond your control. If you don't have a strong team around you, at some point you go, you know what, I can't do this all on my own.
If J-Lo is sitting there, and she's single, right? She broke up with A-Rod, ABC,
Yeah.
whatever. Should I go up to her and say, Miss, and I'm not going to call her Miss anything, and say, hey, Jay, how you doing? You know, I remember when you Jenny on the Block in East Tremont. I remember when you were singing, you weren't nobody. Congratulations. I said, how you want to go get a glass of wine? If you don't do it, she's never going to know about you.
But what people do it, you would do it.
Why not? What am I got to lose? You're going to say, no, you're a creep? Okay.
Well, some people can't handle rejection like that. So that's why a lot of people don't do things. They don't want to be rejected.
You don't want to be rejected.
But to have a good girlfriend like you're doing with Lynn, you drove her down 2 hours, you're taking her to the dentist, she doesn't even know who the dentist is. to hang out here.
Some things are better left unknown.
You must have a lot of great faith in JoJo because you didn't know you were coming. You had no idea you were going to end up here. You want a cup of coffee? Okay. What time's my appointment? I don't know. But you've got her back. Right? You got her back.
Now we have to ask her how you're getting home.
She just came. She's more mellow. She's from Maine, so she's just more mellow here.
She's up from the northern Maines. The cold waters.
It's totally different, right?
Do you know what she said to me this morning in the car? She goes, I love your accent. I said, I have an accent?
You do.
She goes, oh, strong one.
Oh, no, you know, where were you from? The Bronx, Brooklyn?
New York, Long Island.
That's not even a borough.
It's
Where
a whole
did you grow
island.
up? In Long Island?
Long Island.
What part of Long
On
Island?
Long Island, not in it.
What part of Long Island?
Smithtown, Ronkonkoma, Huntington.
Well,
right
you
central.
were way out there.
That's not way out.
It ain't close. Long Island. They wanted to leave New York and create their own state.
I got to tell you, a lot of people are coming to Florida with bigger houses and second houses, and now, from what I'm hearing, is making Florida your main residence. Was it 6 months in a day?
Yeah.
To save on the taxes of New York. So that's also raising the prices down here on homes.
I got to tell you, the property up in Melbourne Beach on the ocean, gone. Just gone. There's maybe 2. There's a lot next to me. I wish someone would buy so I could pick my neighbors. It's beautiful. There's a half-built house on it, all the way set back. You can't see it from the street.
You can't find a house down here. Everything's sold. And there's a
Yeah,
waiting
but down
list.
here, to be on the ocean, you're spending $10 million. To buy this house, it's $1 million. And it's going to go up and up and up. See, the prices go up, right?
Yes.
You can't buy on the ocean down here anymore. So now people start going
Well,
north.
I don't know if I want to buy in the ocean no more.
It's a lot of upkeep. It's nice.
No,
but
I think with the earth heating up the way it is, you see all the fires out west and all, I think that we're going to have some major issues on the ocean front.
like what? Like a tsunami? I better learn how to swim.
Like the Florida's going to sink. And like it's happening in New Orleans, and there's more water and less dirt. You know, when they fill sand on a beach in front of condos and stuff, I always wondered about that.
They just did that. Melbourne Beach. They were bringing trucks and trucks and trucks load.
But that doesn't mean it's solid. It just means it's on top of the weakness.
Yeah.
And that worries me.
All right, here's Botox Blowout. They say it's like keratin. It's supposed to help with the frizzies. If your hair is dehydrated or naturally curly hair, or you color it, suffer from frizziness, or live in a humid climate, all of the above, getting a hair Botox treatment can be a lifesaver for you.
See?
Does it
Non-chemical
grow hair?
conditioning treatment that infuses your hair with ceramides derived from Meadows foam, providing a protective barrier for all hair types.
Does it grow hair?
And there's no formaldehyde like a true keratin blowout.
No harsh chemicals.
Does it grow hair?
Does hair help with hair loss? How about that?
No, forget about it. We already passed that. It's been lost and not found. But will it grow hair?
No, why would it grow hair?
Because maybe I want to put it on my head to grow some hair.
I'll just bring you a wig. It's
In a
easier.
recent study conducted by Canadian researchers in 2010, not so recent, Botox was shown to be a viable treatment for hair loss among participants.
I can't wear a hairpiece.
But they inject your scalp with a Botox,
Forget about it. Next. I can't wear a hairpiece.
and then it grows back.
Forget about it. What grows back?
Your hair.
It does not.
Don't get a hairpiece.
No, don't.
It's always crooked.
Don't get a
I
And
love
it
hairpiece.
when
goes
people
orange.
get it and it's like
I
jet
wanna
black.
get one.
Like if you got one and you had one and we only knew you with it, then that would
I
be
want to
cool.
get a hairpiece.
No, he's not going to do that.
I'm going to get it.
But
And
to
I'm
get
gonna wear
one
it
now?
crooked. I'm going to wear it crooked on purpose.
Like Fabian? Yeah, no.
I put a wig on him a
Like
few years ago.
Fabio. Bianca, what do you think?
Look, you had everyone out of the room with that one, Freddie.
Federico.
But it's gonna be long. I want you to get like a long one.
How
And then
long?
You're like the one that you have to like push it back. You're like
Put a ponytail? Will you braid it? Oh, you could
Like a
braid
mullet?
He needs a man bun.
A mullet, a man bun?
A man bun.
It. The hell's a mullet?
Mullet.
What's that?
You know when it's cut like
It's like a bowl.
80s? Yeah.
It's like a bowl
No.
on your
Like the
head.
Beatles?
But look, that's how you got the kids out of the workroom. You get it? No, don't get a hairpiece.
I'm
So I
gonna
can
get
tell
one.
you.
Look it up. I want to get one. I
Not
want
getting a
to
hairpiece.
get a hairpiece. And you know, they say that the more you spend, the more natural it looks. I got guys that I do shows for, their hair pieces, they're crooked. So I have to sort of turn my head to make them straight.
You could definitely do the Botox thing.
You know, I ain't doing that.
Interesting.
No. You're going to put needles in your head? Are you insane?
No, no, I haven't even done
People
keratin.
won't take the shot to stop the virus, but they're gonna put shots in their hair and their head and their ears and their eyes. Get out of here.
Yeah, they absolutely will.
Stop it.
So anyway, I'm going to try that Botox thing.
The Botox for your
I
hair?
think
Why?
I'm going to try it.
For frizziness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your hair's frizzy?
If I walk outside in the humidity, my hair's in Tampa.
I've never
goes
seen
poof.
your hair frizzy, and right now it's not frizzy.
Look at
It's
the back of my
full.
head, but I don't care what's going on back here because I can't see it.
Well, that's how I used to feel. Now I got Vlad, who's like the secret stealth with the camera, and Vlad is always somewhere with the camera. You saw the back shots that he took from us
He
yesterday.
took it from me. I gotta go get a haircut. Thanks, Vlad.
You
So
need
Dawn-
a haircut. I'm like, with a, yeah, that's the thing with cameras. When there's cameras everywhere,
You gotta
realize you gotta
watch.
start. Yeah.
Dawn, if
He's
you don't
good.
blow out your hair, is it curly?
Yes.
So what? Do you know that I used to go to my hairstylist when I was playing ball and get my hair purposely curly, like springs.
perm?
A perm. That stuff burns. That perm stuff in the day. That's why I
Smells,
lost
too.
my hair, because I used to perm it.
I've never
And
had a
keep it
perm.
short, right? So when I used to catch, I used to take my mask off my helmet. I didn't have the hair problem. I was like, wash and go, baby. Wash and go.
Wash and go.
And look
Studio
at me now.
54.
Wash and gone.
Watch and go.
Wash and go.
That was wash and gone.
How old were you when you lost your hair?
It started when I was about 30.
Really?
26. Yeah, I stopped
26?
playing- I stopped playing ball when I was 32, so around there.
And you just shaved it off and said, that's it?
I didn't shave nothing off.
Oh.
I never shaved nothing.
Now, Gio has hair. Freddie,
Freddie's losing his.
Freddie's
and
losing his
Gio
hair.
is on its way.
is he?
Uh-huh.
That's
that
very
young?
hereditary, they say.
Of course. It's called worry.
Worry.
It's called wives.
Is it linked to your mom's dad? Is that what it is?
My hair? No, it's linked to me.
I think male baldness, they said, is your mother's side, her mother's father or something.
Life will make you bald. Forget about the hereditary stuff. If you have money, you have no issues, you have no problems. You have hair. When you have everything else working against you, and you have to struggle for everything in life, you lose your hair. That's just the way it is.
Stress, but you wear it well.
I
They
wear
say
it well.
people that wear hats all the time lose their hair.
Well, I had to wear the
Hats.
hat because I lost the
Well,
hat.
you already did it already, so
Do you know that people recognize the hat before they recognize me? We went to a function the other day, and she says, "Oh, I know the hat." What? You don't know the guy? You know the
I
hat?
said, that's my partner over there. Yes, I recognize the hat.
I recognize
That's
the
what I
hat.
said.
you had a really cool hat on one time. It was like a rainbow color.
Oh, I still
think
have
it's-
that in the back, actually.
That would match
She
your
wore
hot
a
dogs.
hat
I thought about wearing it, but then I thought, where do I want the attention to be? In my hat or this really cute hot dog shirt? It's what I love this.
She had a hat the other day, and her husband said to her,
How much are you drinking?
"How much are you drinking?"
And I'm like, why? I just like the hat. It was a bad hair day. It was a frizzy hair day.
I want to get a hat that has a little propeller on the top. Remember those?
Yes.
Little beanie with
They
a
were
propeller.
colored also.
Oh, what's what I want to get?
So I want to ask you something about hot dogs. When you cook them, how do you cook them? Do you fry them? Boil them?
When
If you
I was
cook-
a kid growing up,
Yes.
I would microwave them.
How
And
about
we'd
you?
have like a hot dog boat. Now they go on the grill if we grill.
I don't care.
Do you put sauerkraut on your hot dogs?
All the time. Mustard, sauerkraut,
You know how you have
ketchup.
to make it? Buy the sauerkraut, drain the fluid out, whatever it is, the sauerkraut juice, whatever you want to call it. Put it into a pot, pour a can or a bottle of beer in it. Let it slowly cook, then put the hot dogs on the top like a steamer. Cover it. Fantastic.
With
You're
the
gonna eat-
sauerkraut and the
beers.
beer.
You're going to eat
Yep.
the sauerkrauts with beer?
Absolutely, it's delicious. Try it.
I want to learn how to make the onions like in New York. They don't do that down here.
No, not
You know what I'm
really.
talking about? The onions in
The
the
brown
restaurants?
colored cut
Yeah, brown.
onions.
Well, it depends on what part of the
Onions,
city.
they're like almost like a relished onion, but I don't know.
I mean,
Like a pickled onion with tomato
Pickled
sauce?
onion, maybe.
It's not tomato sauce, but the sauce, it's the best thing in the world, man.
Yeah.
And they don't do that down here. The Atlantic Avenue guy tried to do it, and he says, "Freddie, come and try it." I tried it, and I said, "Oh, it's very nice."
Not the same.
Not the same.
That's a New York thing, I think.
Is
And
it?
it's in the hot dog carts?
Yes, it's in the dirty water cart.
That's what it is. It's the dirty water.
They made at New Yorkers. They made them drain the water out of the carts for the hot dogs every day, and everybody complained
Dirty water dogs.
because
right?
those dirty water, that water tasted different when they changed it. It
Well, they
didn't have
say
the
like a
juice.
coffee pot, like you shouldn't always clean, and I think about it every day I
Should
clean the
never
coffee
clean it.
pot. You shouldn't clean your coffee pot because it's better if it just keeps getting the flavor of the coffee,
Just
which is
wipe
probably
it with a paper towel and whoop, don't use soap on it. Messes up the flavor.
And every day I use soap on, I'm thinking Freddie going, don't wash the coffee pot.
That's why every day the coffee tastes different.
If it were up to you, I wouldn't clean anything here.
There's nothing wrong with that either.
My kind of guy.
Tell
Somebody
Jojo
else
about
do
your
it.
Roomba.
Oh, so I got a room. I bought a Roomba. You know what a Roomba is, right?
I do.
So I bought a Roomba, and Linda says, "Oh, okay," and she turns the Roomba on at 10 o'clock at night. Now let me tell you something about this Roomba. It has a tower, it plugs into itself, and it sucks the dirt out of it. And then it goes and it vacuums and it mops. Watch out now. Watch out. So here it is, 10 o'clock at night, and clean the area. I says, okay, I'm going to bed. It's 11:30. Roomba, put the Roomba away. Oh, no. You have to let the Roomba go because it has to learn your house. The Roomba was cleaning my room at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. I was up all night like this. I wanted to take a bath to it. Now I hate it.
Why is it noisy?
It talks to you.
Freddie.
Freddie, it's very dirty under here. Freddie, how are you? I'm like, what? I gotta tell you something. I almost killed Linda the next day. Because now I didn't sleep all night. She could sleep through a hurricane. Makes no difference. Me, I'm like, eh. But what a job it did. I was looking the other day to see, it goes over the same area like 50
So do you have to
times.
program it where to go, or does it
No,
just
you
go and
just-
program itself?
You said, okay, go and learn the house. And it went everywhere. It went in my closet. It went everywhere. And then it comes back, and it goes on the thing, it recharges, and the dirt sucks up. You ain't got to do nothing. It is the best contraption ever made.
That's incredible.
But don't do it at 10 o'clock at night.
And it mops, too, you said.
Yeah?
Would it work here?
Yeah,
You got
it'll
so
work
much
anywhere.
stuff.
No, it'll work. It'll work, but it's going to be difficult. You have to set up zones on your phone. You set it up on your zone where not to go.
Yeah.
There would be no place it could go other than the bathroom
There's
and
no
the
work
kitchen. No, you couldn't do it. I can't even figure out how to set up my car.
She got a new car, and she's like, I don't know what to do here.
What'd you get?
I got the same thing. Well, my battery died, and I needed new tires. So I may as well just get a new car
Right.
because
of the used car industry.
Don't say why.
She gets it,
Don't say
exactly.
why. It's tires, you change them. The battery died, you change
But
it.
what's
You
it
don't buy a
cost?
new
What's
car
it cost
because-
for 4 new tires?
Maybe she just
$1,200.
wanted one.
$1,200 for 4 new tires. You know what I paid for a new car? Nothing.
Is your payments the same?
$1 less.
Well,
So then that makes sense to do.
No money down.
you
I gave
had
them a
you
month.
got a great deal.
I gave them a month's payment, and I got a new car.
Makes sense to do to me.
And I'm
So-
surprised you got a car because there's just
It
no
took 2
cars
weeks.
to buy.
And it took 2 weeks, so they took my payment 2 weeks ago, but because the car took 2 weeks, they didn't even process it until I picked up delivery on the car. So I actually had a car 2 weeks for free.
And that car looks like it's big. It's bigger
It's the
than
same
other
size,
one.
I think.
No, it's bigger.
You think?
The grill is huge.
It's a new grill.
It's huge.
Is it a gas
looks like
eater?
I don't know. I go from here to my house, which is like, what, 2 miles away, 3 miles away?
It's not a gas eater. My car doesn't use any gas either. 2 weeks.
You still have the
without going-
Mercedes?
Yeah, 2 weeks without going to the pump.
But no, it saved me $1 a month, and my insurance went down $1 a month. So look, I've been saving money. $2 a month I'm saving.
AARP just sent me. They just
I
sent
throw
me,
those away.
AARP just sent me a coupon for gas. How you like me now?
Really?
Yeah.
You guys own an AARP?
No.
You are. How do you like it? He loves it.
I think the rented cars are the best for me.
Yeah, but aren't you supposed to be a certain age to go on that?
50.
That's why I throw it away.
Exactly. When you hit 50, Jojo, you and I, when we turn 50, we will definitely check it
Then
out.
we'll talk about it.
But until then, we're going to let Freddie and Lynn enjoy the benefits of it.
That's right. We're going to
Hey,
stay on
listen.
stage for a very long time.
It's the best. Now, Rodrigo says,
Do you know Rodrigo?
no, but he's on here writing. He says that the water levels are rising in Las Olas. It's flooding. I'm going to tell you something.
Well, you know, the climate is changing.
Is it?
The climate is definitely changing. It's so they say.
Is it?
We were once under sea level.
Yeah, we were a glacier.
We were not a glacier.
We were
Here's another
underwater
thing
glacier.
to Google. I heard that years ago down here, the old A1A is now in the water. That's why they have the new A1A.
New A1A. Because old A1A went out. People calling you?
Yes, everybody's cool.
How are people going to get involved doing our Wednesday networking events? What are we going to do?
They could call me, but I'll be reaching out to people also.
bringing them in, doing some things. Vlad went out around town. He found some great restaurants that want to come in and do some things.
Of course.
Yes, everybody wants to get involved. There's a whole bunch of people that we got to call. But everybody wants to get involved because things are opening up. It's funny because now they open up and nobody's working. So you got to be careful that you don't open up too fast because otherwise, what did they say? You have to be patient with us. We'll get to you eventually.
I was reading something where Starbucks was open till like 11 o'clock in the morning. They had to close because they don't have people that are working. They're closed on Mondays, different places.
Same thing with restaurants. They're
Yep.
not opening for lunch, right? Up in Melbourne Beach, they're opening up 4 o'clock on. Places that used to open at 11. So now, if you want to go eat somewhere, you have to go over the bridge, which we call OTB, over the bridge, to downtown Melbourne.
OTB, over the bridge.
Over the bridge.
OTB
We're
was
like Stepford wives there. We don't leave that little town.
OTB, over the bridge.
OTB was off-track betting in New York, remember?
I know, but now it's over the bridge.
It's over the bridge? Not me. I was ready to put $10 on Secretariat.
Secretariat. If
You went over the bridge when you and Linda came up. Didn't you go downtown?
I was drunk all the time. I don't know. Was I there over the bridge? What bridge?
You don't remember going over the big bridge by where we had breakfast?
You know, the bridge.
You guys
The
went
bridge that gets you
downtown.
to the
There's
beach.
only one,
Oh,
two.
yeah, I remember.
The bridge.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember you hit your head on a rock, I was told.
You almost drowned.
I was drowning
On
in
the
this freaking
beach.
sheet. The water was so rough. First of all, there was a mountain. So I had to slide down the mountain because all the sand was gone, right?
Yeah.
So once I get to the bottom of the mountain, then I sit in the water in a chair, and this typhoon comes. The chair, me, I'm like this. I'm plastered against the mountain like this. It says, you brought me up here to kill me. Remember that?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
remember? Remember.
We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we got clothing in the house, a new line of clothing. We also have this lovely hot dog shirt, Freddy's hot dog shirt, that is available on our merch store, $29.99. Go to Brooklyn Café TV, check shop, and then our merch store, and you can have this lovely shirt. Very soft. It's really nice. Delivered to your home as well.
That's
Different
like a pajama
sizes.
to sleep in.
I love this. It's really
And
like...
then if you put a real hot dog in there, you can have a dinner.
I may be inheriting the shirt.
Yeah,
That's all I can tell you. And I think they were going to make me a dress that's like a tank dress that I can wear.
That's what he was talking about.
This is kind of cool. When I was a kid and I went to Israel, we used to have, it was when you could go see into the Dome of the Rock. We were allowed to go back in the day. And we all have to put on these coverings or shmatas or something.
You had to put a shmata to go in the Dome
You
of
had
the
to
Rock?
put a shmata on to go into the Dome of the Rock. So I was something like long, so I had to roll up the sleeves, put on a little belt, all those things. And my sister's like, really? You got to do. Kind of like a
What
boyfriend
happens
shirt.
if you didn't do that?
Oh, I see glittery things.
All right, let's take a commercial break.
All right, we're going to
Let's
take
go
a
to
commercial break.
That's
When we come
definitely
back,
a
we're going to
you
check
outfit.
out some
Bye, everybody.
glittery things from Okami Luxe clothing line. Stay
Attention
tuned.
Florida residents.
We'll be right back.
Is constant water damage from the elements putting holes in your pipes and your wallet? We cut the cost when disaster strikes. You deserve to have your house be a home again. At Triumph, we get you paid the most for your insurance claims. Broken pipes, water damage, and mold? Triumph Consulting covers it all. Call our offices now to qualify for a free house inspection at 954-669-4935 or visit www.wegetYouPaid.com.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
Looking for a place to get your ice cream fix? Look no further than Cold Stone Creamery. At Cold Stone, we make our ice cream fresh every single day in store. We have over 20 different ice cream base flavors and over 30 different mix-ins to choose from. We also have plenty of signature creations if you don't want to go ahead and choose your own. To end your creation, you can put it in one of our freshly made waffles. We have ice cream cakes, ice cream sandwiches, milkshakes, smoothies, banana splits, sundaes, and so many other things for you to come check out and enjoy. We are the official ice cream store of the Brooklyn Café. Hope to see you soon, and remember, it's always a great day for ice cream.
Looking for a cool, laid-back space with great people and even better drinks? You can't lose. The Artful Dodger, Boca Raton's hidden gem. A good, old-fashioned local bar is hard to come by, but not anymore. The Artful Dodger is a fun, casual place to sit back and relax. Located at 495 Northeast 20th Street in Boca Raton, you'll find your new favorite bar. The Artful Dodger. We'll see you there.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Café Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe on a wonderful Wednesday. I'm kind of excited because we've got clothing in the house. You know what happens when you work full time?
No, I don't.
You got to bring things to you. So if you don't have time to go shopping, you bring clothes to you. If you don't have time to see your girlfriends, you bring your friends to you. If you don't have time to get to the liquor store, you bring Gubba Rum to you. So that's kind of what we get to do.
Clothes brought to you?
Well, you know what? I don't even know this lovely lady, but I guess I must have really liked her clothing line. I sent it to our booking producer, Bianca Smith, and she booked Okami to come in.
Wow.
And the clothes came in, and everyone said, oh, I can see you in that, and I can see you in that. So I am excited to have this lovely lady with us. Welcome, Okami.
Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you so much.
Tell us about your clothing line.
Well, my clothing line is really for women who are everyday women, every body size, every body average, and you can enjoy wearing our clothing. It's a specialty boutique, pretty much like a one-of-a-kind pieces. A lot of the pieces are one-of-a-kind. We're dabbling into designing, like personal custom designs, so look out for that as well. And we founded in South Florida, here in Fort Lauderdale. Been in business since 2019, and the boutique has been flourishing ever since.
Do you design these pieces yourself?
These particular pieces, no, but there are pieces that we do design.
And where in Fort Lauderdale are you located?
In Tamarack, Florida.
Not too far away.
No, not far away.
How long have you been having a clothing store? I know 2019, but what did you do before that?
Before that, I was a credentialing supervisor. I worked
Totally
at a
different.
dental insurance.
Wow.
Dental?
Yes, in dental.
Really?
Yes.
Dental?
These clothes look great. All right, Bianca, we're going to show some of this clothing.
Yeah. You ready?
All right, let's take a look. What is that little gold outfit? I've already been told that looks like you.
It's a two-piece set. So that's something you can transition from going out, brunch.
We should have Bianca do a little bit of modeling for us.
Oh, that would be nice. We have a few pieces that'll fit you in there.
There ain't too much dress there.
That's two pieces. What are you talking about?
Those are two-piece sets.
That ain't too much dress.
We offer complete sets. Yes.
That is super cute. Look at that.
That's just enough. In South
That's
Florida.
just enough. His mouth is watering, and she's telling me that's just enough.
It's just
All right, what else do we have? I see pink leopard, gold, and silver sequins. I'm all in.
Oh, yeah. So this dress here is a maxi dress. You could take it from going to the grocery store if you want to dress it up and go out. And there's a hair tie, or you can actually use it as a belt.
See?
Hold
The
on a
belt
second.
look, I tell you.
Hold on. You're going to wear this to go to the grocery store?
Why not? You have to look good at all
I'm going to tell you, I want to live in your neighborhood.
In every
I
minute.
Kenny Rogers in your neighborhood. This is tremendous. Would you wear that to the grocery store?
I would wear a hot dog shirt to the grocery store. Yes. I wear my designer shoes to the grocery store because you know what I realized? What am I saving it for? You got to enjoy life.
That is so true.
So if I'm dressed, what am I saving it for? You may as well go partake and enjoy.
So I should wear a tux to the bodega.
That might be overkill.
But it's the same difference. This is a beautiful dress.
That is a beauty. Bianca, would you wear that dress?
Oh yeah.
That's lovely.
I like how it's different. It's got fun pattern.
Yeah, and you could switch it up if you want to.
Is
If you're
that
having a bad hair day, the hair tie.
Is that a snug dress or does it fit loose?
It's pretty fitting to the body. Yeah,
Slick's
it's pretty
liking the
snug.
snugness of the
Slick,
dress.
slick. I'm gonna get
Contour
you a
your
napkin.
body.
Relax.
And what's the red one?
Oh, the two-piece.
Is that a two-piece?
Yes. Yeah, so like I pretty much want to give women an option to shop and not to have to look so like in so many different places.
Wow.
Wow, this
So
is
a lot
nice.
of my pieces, they come in sets.
Where are you in Tamarack? These are incredible. Is
This
that
is a-
velvet?
It's like a satin.
Like a-
Silk?
Oh, look at that jacket. It's lovely.
I gotta tell you, that is very nice.
That is for the bosses.
That's a high-powered dress.
Yes.
Oh, not a, I guess
suit.
a
It's a
suit.
pan set.
Do you wear something underneath the jacket, like a?
You can.
You can
I
or
would
not?
actually. You could wear a cami underneath, or if you want to, keep it a little risque, nothing underneath.
What is the name of the Kardashian? What's her face?
Kim?
Kim. She wore something very similar to this, and it had nothing underneath except her.
Well,
Yeah.
And my goodness gracious,
that's the way to roll.
Yes.
she lit it up.
These pieces are beautiful. All right, what
Thank
else do we have,
you.
Bianca? I'm so excited.
And they're nice and light, right? Made for Florida.
Yes, definitely made for Florida because the weather here gets extremely hot, and
Are those pants?
yes,
Those are adorable.
and it's very loose. The fabric is very light.
And
Wow.
what's that goes with it?
It's a tie. You tie it up in the front.
Wow.
A tie.
That's kind of cool.
Very cute.
So it's long in the back and you tie it in the front?
Yes, you tie it in the front. The back is long, so it gives you that little coverage in the back.
You do all the buying?
Yes, I do all the buying, all the selecting. I pick everything out.
Is this a brick and mortar?
No, not yet. Not yet at the moment, but currently we're mobile and online.
Mobile.
That
Wow.
means you go to those businesses.
I mean,
and
she's
homes?
here.
I will come to you.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Will
Yes.
you size somebody up and say, that ain't working for you, honey? Let me show you something that will?
Yes.
Yeah, you would tell them straight out?
Yes, I will.
I like this lady.
I am that honest.
So you don't even have to go to you. You go to them.
I will come to you.
What is your distance? How far? You go to Miami?
I will go to Miami. The furthest I cover the counties, so Broward, West Palm, and Broward County in Miami-Dade.
And how are your price points?
My price points average between $17 to $50.
Wow.
17 to what?
$50.
$50?
Yes.
17?
Yes.
Wow.
So we're making it affordable.
So you know that
Affordable.
clothing line you wanted us to have, me to have?
5 years, 6 years I've been in.
I think she might have just walked in the door
6 years I've been talking about this.
to have a clothing line.
Let's see what you got there. Now look at this.
This one is definitely my favorite though.
Yes, that is a cute set. You could take it off the hanger.
Bianca, you should do some modeling for us.
Yes. Maybe one day you'll have me back and I'll have some models
Oh,
for
no,
you.
we're going to have you more than one day back. We're going to have you back.
Okay, awesome.
This is unbelievable.
You're going to put
Yeah,
that on
just
over your...
pull the top,
Yeah, let's see
yeah.
what that looks like over your outfit.
A nice, cute.
Is that like a little Matador jacket? Is that a jacket?
It does. Yeah, it is a jacket.
Bianca, put it on
ruffles
over what
around
you got.
The arm piece.
It's like the Matadors used
Yeah.
to wear.
Is that a
I
zipper?
like that.
It's a zipper in the back, so you can get into the
Wow.
blouse.
Slick, the zipper's on the back, Slick.
That's awesome.
Just
And that
letting you
comes
know.
with pants? I can't believe the price point.
Just
Yes.
letting you know, Slick.
So yes, I don't like. It's not extremely expensive. Everyday women can shop. You don't have to feel like you're being robbed, and get something nice for yourself.
You know what I like? Her price point makes it so that even Slick can buy that special lady
Something.
a nice something.
You know what? People are getting back out. It's summer in Florida. Why not enjoy some great clothes? It's not easy to buy clothes
No, it's not.
and to find something different, then you look different from everybody else. And these are one-of-a-kind pieces.
One of a kind specialty pieces.
I love this.
I love that a
We've been
lot.
talking about
you.
this forever.
What's the silver sequin one, Bianca?
Oh, it's a glittery. It's really nice.
That's a two-piece also?
No, it's a dress, but you can style it up. You can dress it up in like some nice heels, or
Oh, this
if you
is
want
cool.
to keep it.
That is
It
adorable.
looks like a clubbing piece.
Or a Wednesday networking
Yeah, it
event
has
piece
slits
here.
on the sides of it.
Yeah, I see.
A
Slits
Cup
along
of
the
Friday
sides a
piece is
little
what
bit.
I'm thinking.
I just said I seen it in the clubs. You know, that's not a club piece?
This is like West Palm Beach clubbing where you gotta be classy but also fun.
Yes, classy and
Wow,
fun.
I love that.
I only go to classy places, Bianca.
And I guess it's reversible. So that can either go in the back or the front, depending on.
Yes, that is true.
Is
Thank
that
you very
true?
much.
Yes, it is reversible. So if you want to have a
How'd
low
you
cut
know?
in the back, you can.
You can do low cut in the back or low cut in the front, depending on your preference.
So how much would this piece cost, more or less?
This piece right here is $34.
Wow, this is.
I thought you were gonna say like 90.
That's what I'm sitting here saying. This got to be in the 90s.
No, it's 34.
That's
Unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's
Right,
just
so
make
we've
it
been-
affordable for everyone. You can get luxury at a good price.
That's incredible. Your prices are spectacular.
Thank
How do
you.
people find out about you?
My website, it's okamiluxclothing.com.
I don't know how I found you, but maybe that's how I did. I'm really excited that I did too.
How long you been doing this?
I've been in business for 2
beautiful.
years now.
Oh, then we got to blow this thing up.
Yes, I have a bachelor's degree in fashion marketing and design. So
Of course you do. Look at the way you dress.
thank you. And this is from Okami Luxe Clothing.
Bianca, what is that, a silk?
Oh, this is so nice. Wow.
Bianca, no more shopping in mom's closet. You can have your own closet now.
Baby's closet.
Yes, come to my closet. And I actually do, like, if you want to get your friends together and do like a little dress party, we can get that going
I
too
love
as
that
well.
idea.
You have all sizes?
All sizes.
You just need to know what sizes. What are most of these sizes? Are they a mix?
These are a mix between small, medium, but I go up to a 3X
And you go down to nothing?
to small.
Small.
A small to 3X.
She's only asked. I know why she's asking. That's a setup question. Oh, do you have smalls there?
Well, no, because I'm thinking if we do a ladies' night
Oh, yeah,
and they're one of a
get out of my
kind,
head, yeah.
like if I were to put something on, and someone else goes, oh, well, I want this, I want to make sure that all the ladies have the sizes that they want. We've talked about doing a clothing line because my clothes are a little different. As
Okay.
you can see, I'm wearing Freddie's shirt at the moment.
Different is the new normal.
Different, and everyone, but no one knows where to get different.
Right.
So I do a lot of thrift shopping because I like different. So they're one of a kind. So how do I send people to the thrift store when they go, it's not there? But I can send them to you,
Yes.
and you've got something great for everybody, the right, same body type, whatever works for you. And these are beautiful.
And whatever pieces you don't see or you can't find, we can get together and create that piece together. Because I also sew. I'm a seamstress.
Wow.
Yes.
And you've got lashes also. I saw an Okami lashes.
Oh,
Somebody
yes,
open
I
the door.
do lashes too. So I'm a certified lash tech. So I do lashes.
You
And
got
I'm
a dress
also
code.
adding microblading to the roster. So I want beauty and fashion to meet. And why not with Okami Luxe?
I love this.
You know, the remarkable thing about here, clothing, I was taught by somebody who was in the fashion industry, is how the body hangs the clothing you're wearing. So you can have something you like, and if it doesn't hang right, you got to move on to something. You got to be brutally honest. That's the reason I
Exactly.
answered that question. But I could tell when she came in through the door, she knows fashion because of the way the clothes fit on her, the way her posture, the way she sits. And that's what's fantastic about the clothing industry. It's how it makes you feel. Now, somebody, if it doesn't fit on them, you're going to sort of tell them, listen, you want to probably do this because this fits better.
Right.
Gina Presser, she wants the silver one.
Let me get my handy
You need to
dandy-
order. Gina Presser wants the silver one, and she said all of her artwork that we have is 50% off as a Christmas in July special.
Oh, wow.
Christmas in July.
So any painting and limited edition prints for a fraction of the cost. Merry Christmas,
Thank you.
including the pineapple.
Beautiful.
Let's see that gold one. It's really cute. Is that a long skirt?
It's, yes. So the skirt comes about, I want to say, mid-calf,
Yeah, to pick up
before your
print.
calf. Here, you want me to?
I can wait.
Okay. So here. So the piece pretty much is this. Thank you. So this is the skirt.
So cute.
Oh, thank you.
That's made of silk?
No, it's not.
It's like a spandex.
Yeah, it's a spandex.
Oh, it's a spandex.
Like
Yes,
a
it's
spandex
little
nylon.
stretchy. Everyone needs a little stretch in their life to accommodate all the lovely body sizes.
Do you
and
think that
types.
you'll ever make jeans?
Oh yes. And this is the top part. So pretty much it comes up to like here. So the top part.
That is so sexy with a pair of like black strappy sandals.
Yes, I'm loving it. Black strappy sandals.
Black strappy
or
sandals.
Some gold ones.
Yep.
If you want to get a little funky with it, pink, some hot pink ones.
Ooh. Do you have shoes also?
Not at the moment currently,
It's coming.
but in the near future, we will definitely have shoes
An all-in-one.
in all-in-one. It's going to be a one-stop shop boutique.
I love that.
Slick, what do
Yeah.
you think for the Enchantress?
I mean, I can find some pieces.
Bianca, Bianca, you have a favorite, the red one?
I personally believe that this one is my favorite.
This one
That
here.
one is so freaking cute. I feel like I could like dress it up for like a fun West Palm, evening.
Yes.
Evening, but like
That reminds me of her,
throw on some
right?
shoes.
How much is
looks
that
like your
whole outfit?
personality.
This one here is $37
For the whole outfit?
for the whole outfit.
Bianca, you gotta go try it on.
I don't think the pants will fit me, but that top.
Oh yeah, the top is amazing. But remember, custom made.
Custom made, and she's a seamstress.
Yes.
Wow, those are amazing.
Thank you.
$37, that's unbelievable.
Yes. So the sets, they're not going to be so expensive. It's just affordable so everyone can get a take of it.
It's funny because I've never really bought clothing sets.
Yeah, because if you think about it, sometimes it's hard. Like you buy a pair of pants.
Nothing
and then
matches.
Yeah, you don't have anything to match with it. And then
Sure.
these are multi-function. So if you want to switch into another top, or you could wear a white blouse or a green, hunter green top, and to, pair it off with something else, you can.
Now, they're asking, do you offer gift certificates? If somebody wanted to give somebody a gift certificate to your stuff, do you offer gift certificates?
Yes, we offer gift certificates.
And they want to know what your website is.
My website is okamiluxeclothing.com.
Okay, let's spell that out.
OKAMI.
Oh, put up the logo there.
It's OK, that's OKAMILUXE clothing.com.
All right, you just posted it.
I think we have to make it shorter, like an OK Clothing.
Yes.
I would never remember
So
that.
if you had to open up like a store right now, where do you think is the best area to open it up?
I would say right now the Fort Lauderdale area, closer to University.
But what's nice, I love that piece.
Thank you. That piece there.
That Bianca has. I love color. Is without having a store, you don't have overhead.
Exactly.
So you can keep your price point down to your consumers.
Exactly.
I
And
love
that's
that
the
she
beautiful
goes
thing.
to you.
Right. Otherwise,
love-
this piece would be $90 if she had to pay for rent, electric,
No, no,
water,
but
staff.
she comes to you.
Bianca, can I see that one?
That is
I love
just,
them all.
That's amazing. And the clothing parties, I love that idea. You can theme out clothing parties in a lot of different things. You can have
yes.
a fundraiser and put a clothing party to that piece and work a deal.
How
Oh,
cute is
yes.
this?
You can have, in New York, we used to have the guys who used to take their wives to these things, and the guys had to buy 3 outfits for their wives.
Oh, wow.
And that was the name of the game.
Look at this,
And
how
it
super
was-
cute this is. This ties in the front.
That's
You've
the
got the
top?
long in the back. Yep, it ties right here, so you're fully covered. And then it's got the matching pants.
Yeah.
Either some wedges or flats, whatever it is. And you're good to go.
What's that made of?
Cotton. But it's really soft.
yeah.
Yes, it's very soft.
Again,
Comfortable.
Florida friendly.
Totally
Florida
comfortable.
friendly.
Slick, you better go get that platinum car, baby.
And because the back is long, you don't have to worry about seeing anything through the pants, ladies, because you got double layers here on the back.
Yes.
The things you think about. Guys don't have to think about this stuff.
Of course we do.
Because I don't want to be seeing through your pants, but you want to be seeing through our
but
pants.
yeah, guys don't have to think about it. The women say, how does it look at me? You better say the right thing.
They're pretending not looking at through our pants, but yeah, that's why you need the double layers, ladies.
We don't look through nobody's pants.
New mom, I know you're going to love these clothes also. She's watching too.
New mom, this is right up your alley, and she comes to you.
And they're very yummy, is all I can tell you.
And I just got a new box of merchandise, so stay tuned. Stay posted to the website. Between today and tomorrow, there should be new products posted.
These are incredible pieces. We have to have her back in, set up a ladies'
I'm
night.
thinking about the 4 o'clocker.
Yeah. Business. What it's like to transition to business.
There is the poster child right there.
New business.
4 o'clock.
How did you do during the pandemic?
Oh, the pandemic, it was really, 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 really slow. Everything stopped for a while. But then after, when things started to reopen, everything started picking back up, and we're here now.
I'm so excited you're
Thank
here.
you.
I love your clothes.
Thank you so much. I'm so
really
glad
that we found you. More to come for sure.
Oh, yeah,
I'm so excited.
We got some ideas for you.
Yes, I'm super
6
excited.
years in the making. You're 6 years late, but we're going to start.
It's okay.
Start
I'm right on time.
Are you from Florida?
Yes, I am originally from Florida.
Grew up in Fort Lauderdale?
Yes, I did. I
Wow.
grew up in Fort Lauderdale. I went to Boyd Anderson High School, and I've been here all
Over
my
in
life.
Inver area.
Pardon?
Boyd Anderson?
Yes.
Very cool.
Is that your phone number? 954-861-3387?
661.
661-3387.
Or 661. Let's do that again.
It's there.
954-661-3387. Do you know how many people listen to the show and don't look at the show?
That's because they're driving and it's on their Apple CarPlay and they should not be watching.
Well, that's okay. It's 954-661-3387. Give this lady a call, blow up her phone. I'm going to invite her to come at
4 o'clock?
At 4 o'clock. I think we have some fun at the station with us.
Yes.
Sounds like a whole lot of fun. I'd love to see Bianca in
I'm
some of these
excited.
clothes. Queen Bee. Look, she's laughing, but definitely so.
I'm ready for Bianca.
I actually seriously might go. I'm like really excited right now.
OkamiLuxeClothing.com. Check it out. Okami, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you guys.
We're
Thank
going
you
to
so
go
much.
to a commercial break. When we come back, we're heading to our Manchester studios over the pond in England with Miss Tony Mackenzie and guests. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Attention Florida residents. Is constant water damage from the elements putting holes in your pipes and your wallet? We cut the cost when disaster strikes. You deserve to have your house be a home again. At Triumph, we get you paid the most for your insurance claims. Broken pipes, water damage, and mold? Triumph Consulting covers it all. Call our offices now to qualify for a free house inspection at 954-669-4935 or visit www.wegetYouPaid.com.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting Café to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
Do you need a strong cup of coffee to get you through your day? Try your very own Brooklyn Café Show coffee, the official coffee of the Brooklyn Café Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or two. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Café coffee. The Café doors are always open.
When your property suffers from water, mold, fire, or biohazard, you need a professional remediation company that is fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Rescue Clean 911 offer 24/7 emergency service with 1-hour response times now in your area. Water, mold, fire, biohazard. Call now 1-833-253-2699.
Handling the hard jobs with a soft touch.
Attention Florida residents. Is constant water damage from the elements putting holes in your pipes and your wallet? We cut the costs when disaster strikes. You deserve to have your house be a home again. At Triumph, we get you paid the most for your insurance claims. Broken pipes, water damage, and mold? Triumph Consulting covers it all. Call our offices now to qualify for a free house inspection at 954-669-4935 or visit www.wegetYouPaid.com.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Welcome to Lost Harbor Spirits, a world where pirates inspire our spirits, treasures remain undiscovered, and flavors are infused with the essence of mysterious voyages. The distillery became one of the few women-owned craft spirits production sites in the U.S. From our award-winning spirits of vodka and rum to delicious gin, we're always coming up with some new and exciting flavors to keep your cocktails delicious and fresh. Proudly distilling out of West Palm Beach, Florida, Lost Harbor Spirits is a true treasure waiting to be discovered. Contact Palm Beach Distillery at lostharborspirits.com to take a tour or purchase your favorite spirit at your local liquor store.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Café Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
This portion of the show is brought to you by younger women. Wow.
Check out OkamiLuxeClothing.com. These clothes are spectacular. Yes, she's a Boyd Anderson, a BA alumni. So people are writing into that. Clothing is fantastic. Bianca, nice job.
Oh, not nice job to me. Nice job to her. Thank you.
Yeah,
But thank you for bringing her in and for booking her. So she's going to be joining us
so much. I appreciate you guys.
on the 4 o'clock show today. We go live on radio and WWNN. So Okami's going to be joining us for the transition to business.
Yes, and we are asking people starting Wednesday. We're going to have JoJo also bringing in. We want to network the people out there, like this young lady and her goods, and we want people to know that we are back because we can do this. And that's all the ingredients for you right there. You know, you're a woman empowerment. You got a successful businesswoman, 2 years in the making. She's been through the other side of everything that we talked about, and more
All
good
of it.
things to happen.
And she comes to you. Wow, it's
And
just
she
like
comes to you. I'm just floored over that. That's in New York.
because I'm
thing.
like, all right, Tamarack, I could stop by your place on the way to my parents' house, but hey, I don't even have to do that. She comes to you, which is amazing. Or you can shop online if you are not in the South Florida area. You can buy everything online, OkamiLuxeClothing.com, or she will help you design anything that you were looking for.
You know who this reminds me of? Pam Polani.
Why?
Because Pam dresses like this.
Yeah.
Elegant, stylish. I mean, it's right there. And you have all these wonderful female friends. You
I
can have a
know.
little clothing party.
I know. Don't you want to be like one of my
And
friends?
now I'm going to hold the camera. I'm going to have the cameras there.
Going to be one of my female friends.
I'll send Slick.
Send Slick. Yeah. But these are great. So bear with us. We're going over to the pond to our Manchester studios with Miss Tony Mackenzie. Your Flight to Happiness. This book is incredible, a 7-step journey to emotional freedom. And she's got a great guest joining us. So let's say hi to Tony first. Oh, there she is. How are you doing?
I'm here, but I can't see myself on the screen.
We see you.
You do? Okay, normally if there's a... I wonder if I've got it set wrong. Normally I can see Prince Squirrel. All I can see is you and Freddie. I don't know.
It's that little box. You just got to move it.
Yeah, that's there. The little box. But my box on the big screen that's normally there isn't.
Well, don't move it around too much because now you got a lot of headroom.
Oh, there we are. Okay, now.
We see
so
you.
bring the camera a little bit down because all we see is your ceiling.
Look how glamorous she's looking.
Bring the camera down a little bit.
Hang on, I'll pull it down a bit. I'm still wearing my dark glasses.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. Yeah, I've just got to keep these on for 4 weeks. So Monday, I go back for a checkup and hopefully be able to get back to normal.
She follows the rules.
Yeah, well, I don't want to take any chances.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. How is everything over in England?
It's good. We're looking forward to Monday. I think most people are. I am. Won't be any massive changes, but they're calling it Freedom Day. So
things are opening up.
Yeah, they are. But then I read this negative post on Facebook today about the numbers in England being higher than America, and I just don't want to read that negative stuff and just hope that we can just keep moving forward and actually get back to normal one day.
We all just got to keep moving forward. Exactly. Or you just bring people to you, like we bring clothing in here. Maybe, can you send it to England?
Yes, I will.
Tony would love this little red satin suit that she brought in, this pantsuit. It's lovely.
Ooh. I love red. So
I know you love red. That's why I'm thinking about it.
How tall is Tony?
Tony, how tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
Of course she is. She's like the perfect model height. Did you ever model?
I did actually, but I'm actually not tall enough to model, really. Well, I think catwalk models need to be taller, don't they? I think most images you see online of models wearing clothes, modeling.
So proper. Here we are. We're in England. We're in Manchester. She's a model. She's a therapist. She's so well put together. And I'm wearing a hot dog shirt. Do we see it?
Well, you always look great. You always look very glamorous.
Yes, you like my hot dog shirt?
She's wearing the merchandise shirt. That's all. But there's a bunch of
clothes. I like the way you're
in
holding my
there.
book as well.
About your book. Tell us about what your book is about.
My book is about creating happiness, the happiness that's there inside of you, inside of everybody, and quietening the negative mind, the inner critic and worrier that creates unhappiness, being mindful and giving tools and techniques to help people change their thoughts so that they can change the way they feel and choose to be happy.
We were talking today, Tony, about confidence and about people having self-confidence. And they say, that it's easier to have self-confidence if you've got a team or a network of people or friends behind you to help boost your ideas, to help give you help to just keep you going, keep you on track. Do you believe that?
Well, it can certainly help when you've got support and followers and supporters. But if you depend upon others to make you feel more confident, then it's externally referenced. It ideally needs to come from inside, and it really doesn't matter what anybody else thinks.
That's what Freddie just said. Man.
Yeah.
That's
You
exactly
agree,
what
Freddie?
he said. He said you should believe in yourself enough that you don't need those people on the outside.
No, we agree there, Freddie.
I do. I believe that you set your deal and then let them come and follow you, not the other way around. Because I think that confidence has to be pure. If my confidence comes from someone else, that's not pure, at least not to me anyway.
And it can be taken away if you only feel confident because other people tell you you're doing well.
Yeah.
And then they suddenly change their mind or disappear out of your life. Then you're left, you go back having no confidence.
Very true. How do people get your book? And then we'll bring your guest over.
Yeah, from Amazon.com, Amazon.co.uk, of course, if they're in England, and Barnes and Noble. And if they type in, I know you've got a copy there, Jim, but just to show it again, type what is your guide to happiness, a 7-step journey to emotional freedom, or just type in my name, Tony Mackenzie. It's Tony with an I, Mackenzie with an A-M-A-C. And it will come up on Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
I was reading that there's a lawsuit against Amazon for some things they promised authors in 2020, signing, and France is suing Amazon for things they offered to authors and did not come through with. So I don't know if it applies to England as well, but it's interesting. I saw it on LinkedIn.
Right. Oh.
And I was just thinking about that with you. All right, let's bring over your guest. Tell us about your guest. Do a little intro.
Yes, my guest today is Debra Thorpe. And Debra is also an author. She's written a novel called Recovery Position. And she's also a dating and relationship coach, helping midlife women who are going back out there looking to find love, helping them to build their inner confidence and find the right relationship, the kind of relationship that they really want.
All right, let's bring Debra over. Seems word of the day today is confidence.
She's a dating coach.
Yeah.
She is dedicated to helping women build the confidence to find love and emerge from long relationships and find themselves in a new and into a strange alien dating world. Confidence. Hi, Debra. How are you doing?
Hi, Dawn. Hi, Freddie and Tony, of course. Thanks, Dawn.
Word of the day seems to be confidence.
I'm sorry, I had this then.
You're a midlife woman's life and dating coach. So what does that look like?
Right. So when I first, afterwards, I decided that I wanted to work particularly with midlife women who were coming through transition points in their life. And over time, what seemed to develop was that they were coming out of a relationship, and into the mix came the desire to find love again. My own point of view, I've been widowed many years, so I've been through that whole dating in later life thing. It's really kind of like, you know, if it's an alien world, like all the rules have changed since you dated. For many, and like me, it was many, many years I'd last dated. So from my training and my personal experience, I then started to develop a dating coaching program. And it's interesting that you talk about evidence, because I think sometimes people think that with dating coaching to get it is, say these 5 things and he'll be yours forever. You know, do this, do that, and you've got it all sewn up. But of course, we're all individuals, and that's not at all. So it's a 2-stage process, and in stage 1, we're looking at relationships and dating patterns to sort of uncover why they're not feeling the self-esteem, confidence, anxiety about going into dating, and sort of uncovering what those patterns are from the past that are not going to best serve them moving forwards. So it's like this will resonate with Tony, because it's very much working from the inside out. So we work on how they're feeling, And only then practical support for dating be of any benefit, because stage 2 of the dating process, getting a great engaging profile. But confidence, my confidence actually, is that I see it as an absence of something. So I see it as an absence of anxiety about a given situation. So if you like, you're at ease and you're at rest, and you remain that way unless something causes you anxious feelings.
That's
And
interesting.
of course, all that is generated by your thoughts.
So, Deborah, let me ask you, confidence is the elimination of anxiety, or it fills the void of anxiety.
Yeah, I think
That's
if you
kinda
feel
cool.
calm about going into, whatever the situation, like say me coming on here now, if I felt anxious about it, then I would be saying, well, I don't feel very confident. But if I just some deep breaths and sort of address thoughts and say, actually, I'm just having a chat with Dawn and Freddie and Tony, then that resetting of your thoughts eliminates those feelings of anxiety. And as Tony was saying, it comes from within primarily. And it's great to have a team of people supporting you, and building, giving you positive feedback, but it does need to start from within.
Well,
And
let
this
me
is a
ask
fun.
you, Deborah, let me ask you, how do people get back into the dating world for midlife women or women who are just coming out of a bad relationship? What's their next step?
Yeah, I think sometimes people rush to get out and do that because in my experience, but I think if you're going in and you want that boost self-esteem, perhaps you've been cheating in your shit, you want that boost. But the easiest way to start is to start doing online world, but you need to be resilient for doing that. There are many sites that are particularly focused at older people, particularly targeted at the over 50s. So, it isn't all swipe left, swipe right like it is on Tinder. There are lots of genuine people on these sites. I think you just have to be very mindful that you need to listen to your gut if something is feeling not right. And it's a really great tool for finding, to sort of breaking back into dating again.
Well, Tony,
But
let me
of course,
ask.
now the world's opening up some more. Those face-to-face opportunities for meeting are going to be much greater as well.
Tony, I want to ask you, your clients that come to you, and I don't like that midlife is 50. That means you and I are midlife. When people come to you and they're looking to get back into the world, or they're feeling they just came out of a relationship and they feel broken, or they feel like they're unlovable, do you say, all right, you should really get back into the dating world? Or Tony, how would you transition them to Debra?
Well, I certainly wouldn't say the first thing you need to do is get out there and date again. I would help them to develop their own self-love, because that's really what's needed. Before you can go into and develop a healthy relationship, you need to learn to love yourself. So if somebody came to me and they were telling me that they'd just come out of a relationship and they needed a partner, needed a new partner in order to feel good again, I would work with them on their self-esteem, their self-belief. And then if they were looking more at the practical side of dating, I would certainly send them over to Debra, because she's an expert on that aspect of it.
So back to self-love and confidence.
I gotta agree
That's
with
the bottom
Debra.
of everything.
I wouldn't look to rush into anything right now, because everything is upside down.
Yeah.
And people right now, and the two ladies here on the screen will probably help people get that ship back the way it's supposed to be. But I can't even get a tank of gas without some macaroni guy or girl just acting a little bit off-centered. And people are a little bit, they haven't come back yet. They're shell-shocked, they confidence thing is raging.
Confidence is a big one.
I love that the clothes were brought in because we've always talked about how clothing brings it back. We used to say, when this all started, we used to tell people, even though you're staying home, shave, put on clothes, stay your normal pattern as close as you can, because you don't know how long this is gonna go. And the more it goes on, the more you begin to lose the feel. And I think that confidence is about touch, it's about feel. And you're right, Tony, it comes from you first. And when you start losing that, then things become a little bit cloudy. Dating becomes a little bit more difficult. Relationships become even more difficult. Communication becomes difficult. And I think that Debra's right. I think take your time, bring it back little by little, and get that touch back.
Absolutely. Debra, how do people follow you on social media?
On social media, it's at Debra Thorpe Coaching in Instagram, Facebook. My website is DebraThorpeCoaching.com. I've actually got some super affordable online courses which are video based, working with me through videos, and some courses there as well, because one of the things that particularly gets in people's way is this fear, lack of confidence. Yep. So there's a free guide on there as well.
True that.
Wow. Thank you so much, Debra. Tony, as always, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Good to see you.
You look lovely. Have a lovely night, ladies. Tony, good luck on Monday.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you on
Bye-bye.
Wednesday.
Bye now.
Stay safe,
You
ladies.
too. Bye. Bye now.
It's interesting because there's this whole stuff that's going on today, whether it's clothing or flowers, and how do you get your groove back on? You know, I make fun of Slick a lot because I think he's a good kid and he sort of
He's a
rolls
good
with
sport,
me.
yeah.
A good sport on this thing. But the nature of the beast is you want to get back. You want to get back into your game, and nobody's rushing you to do it. But this is a nice touch with the clothing, dating therapy as well, confidence therapy as well. All of that. You know, we've been talking about this since this thing has started. You know, don't lose your edge, gain it back. And I don't care how you do it. You want to be in therapy, whatever, just get it back.
I feel like Jordana Foster from the Ready, Set, Go Beyond show. Word of
What'd
the
she
day
say yesterday?
is, well, the word of the day today is confidence. And you can't make this up, right? We were talking about it on the 12 o'clock hour. We roll right into it with Tony's cast and dating and 2.0. It all starts with you. And that's the other show we did last night at 7 o'clock.
That's right. You can't make a cake. You know how they say you got to break some eggs? You need confidence to do anything before you start. And you got to get it back. And you got to fight through it. This isn't easy. If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it. But get on your horse. And what I say to the guys, man up. Man up, because I got to tell you something. You owe it to yourself. Not anybody else, to yourself. So I'm glad that you had the ladies on today. Didn't I tell Jordana we're going to be going on this road today?
Yep, 100%.
And it happens right after every Tuesday.
And here we are, confidence from within. It's great to have a great network, but you got to believe in yourself. Thank you so much for joining us. More to come with that. Join us today at 4 o'clock live on WWNN Radio 95.3, 96.9 FM, 1470 AM. Give us a call on the radio tonight at 888-565-1470. Give a shout out to your business while we're live. 3.2 million listeners. I don't think you want to give up that opportunity. Have a great day. Be kind to each other and yourself, and we will see you at 4.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Broken Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.